Hey everyone, Matt here from VapeRev. As the technology advances in the electronic cigarette industry, more and more people are choosing mechanical devices for their stylish good looks, construction from high quality materials, and ability to handle lower resistance atomizers. One nice feature of mechanical mods is their ability to be completely disassembled. So in this week's EDU, I'm going to walk you through this process and demonstrate how to perform routine maintenance and cleaning of your mechanical device. Doing this regularly will ensure that your mod is performing to its fullest potential. So here we go. The design of mechanical devices will vary, but essentially they all house similar components. I will demonstrate the separate maintenance procedures using 3 devices that have different features: the King mod by Surefire Vapor, the Tree of Life by Element Mods, and the Dominus by Dominus Mods. With these examples, you should have a good idea of how to replicate the maintenance process using your own device, whatever it may be. I'll be performing the breakdown and maintenance using a top-down approach. So first I'm going to start with the top cap. For this step, I'll be using the King mod as an example. First, you'll want to unthread the top cap from the battery tube of your device. This gives you access to the positive contact and the threads of the top cap itself. A few features that I want to point out on the King mod's top cap are the telescopic positive contact, the adjustable airflow ring, and the drip well. In order to properly clean a top cap like this, you'll also want to remove the adjustable airflow ring and the positive contact. This allows you to clean the threads of all pieces individually. Clean threads promote electrical conductivity and is an important component of optimum device performance. Now that the top cap is disassembled, you want to clean the drip well of the top cap if your device has one. The purpose of the drip well is to collect excess e-liquid that may have leaked from your atomizer. To clean all components with the exception of the contacts, we recommend using alcohol swabs, which can be purchased at your local pharmacy. So take an alcohol swab and a tool of your choice, I like to use needle nose pliers, and run the swab around the inner part of the drip well. This will clean the surfaces and remove any e-liquid that may have accumulated. Next, you'll want to clean the threads for your device's atomizer connection, the threads of your device's top cap itself, and any remaining surfaces using an alcohol swab. If your device has an adjustable airflow ring, you'll want to clean the threads there as well. Repeating this process 2 or 3 times will remove any debris that may have built up. The final component of the top cap that needs to be cleaned is the positive contact. With devices like the King mod, you'll want to separate the telescopic pin into 2 pieces so you can clean both individually. Use an alcohol swab to clean the threads of each piece to remove any debris. It's common for the surfaces of both positive and negative contacts to oxidize with normal use. A fiberglass pen, such as this one, or a wire brush or sandpaper can be used as tools for effectively removing oxidation buildup. So using your fiberglass pen, lightly brush the surfaces of the positive contact to remove any oxidation. Now that the top cap has been thoroughly cleaned, you'll want to reassemble it, ensuring that all pieces are put back together properly, and then go ahead and thread it onto the battery tube of your device. The next step of mechanical mod maintenance is to clean the battery tube. For this, I'll use a Dominus mod as an example. To gain access to the battery tube, you'll want to remove the top cap, remove the bottom cap, and also separate all tube sections if your device's battery tube consists of multiple pieces. Clean the inner surfaces of the battery tube and all threads using an alcohol swab. Repeating this process 2 or 3 times will remove any debris that is accumulated. With the battery tube clean, you can reassemble the tube sections if applicable, and thread on the top and bottom caps, ensuring that all connections have been made properly. The final step for maintaining your mechanical device is disassembly and cleaning of the switch. I'll be using an earth mod as an example for this process. First, you'll want to unthread the switch assembly from the battery tube of your device. Next, disassemble the switch to provide access to the individual components. With devices like the Tree of Life, you'll need a flathead screwdriver to remove the negative contact. Also remove the locking ring so you can clean the threads underneath. Similar to the top cap, clean all surfaces, threads of the switch assembly, and threads of the locking ring using an alcohol swab. Repeat the process 2 or 3 times to ensure that all debris is removed. The threads of the negative contact should also be cleaned with an alcohol swab. The surface of the negative contact should be cleaned using a fiberglass pen to remove any oxidation that may have accumulated. The Tree of Life switch uses a spring, but other devices use magnets, and these should also be cleaned with an alcohol swab since debris can build up on these as well. Now that the pieces of the switch assembly have been cleaned, you can reassemble it. Make sure that all components are put back together properly and are fit together securely. Once this is complete, you can thread the switch back onto the battery tube of your device. One additional mechanical mod maintenance tip is to always make sure that your device is assembled properly and that all connections are fit together securely before use. This will help to ensure that your device functions safely and to the performance level of which it is capable. Well everyone, that's a wrap on this week's EDU. Hopefully you found all the information useful and now have a good idea of how to perform proper maintenance on your mechanical device. If you would like further information on any of the mechanical devices I mentioned in this video, you can find them at shop.vaperev.com.